The Election Commission of India (AC) on Wednesday ordered the removal of Union Minister of State for Finance Anurag Thakur and BJP MP from West Delhi Parvesh Verma from the BJP's list of star campaigners for the Delhi Assembly elections, following complaints of inflammatory speeches by them. In a statement, the AC said, Election Commission has ordered the removal of SH. Anurag Thakur and SH. Parvesh Sahib Singh from the list of star campaigners of Bharatiya Janata Party for the general elections to the Legislative Assembly of the NCT of Delhi with immediate effect and until further orders. The expenditure of star campaigners, a list of which is submitted to the AC ahead of elections, while campaigning are not counted as a part of the candidate's expenses and are borne by the political party. The AC also issued a notice to Mr. Verma on Wednesday for his comments to a news agency and a speech in Vikaspuri where he made comments with the potential of disturbing harmony and aggravating the existing difference between social and religious communities. Mr. Verma had told the news agency that people there, Shaheen Bagh, would enter your homes and rape your sisters and daughters. Mr. Thakur had been issued a notice by the AC on Tuesday evening for participating in chants of Desh ke Gaddaron ko, Goli Maro Salo ko at a rally in Rithala. In a major announcement, the Union Health Ministry has now advised people to refrain from travelling to China following the coronavirus outbreak in the country. The revised advisory on Wednesday comes hours after the ministry's earlier communication that said all non-essential travel to China should be avoided. Meanwhile, the death toll from the new coronavirus in China rose sharply to 132 on Wednesday with nearly 1,500 new cases, as Japan said it flew citizens out of Wuhan, the epicenter of the virus. India on Tuesday said that it had begun the process to prepare for evacuation of Indian nationals affected by the situation arising out of NCORONA 2019 virus outbreak in Hubei province. Following the announcement, the Chinese ambassador to India Sun Weidong has tweeted saying, the World Health Organization (WHO) does not recommend the evacuation of nationals, and called on the international community to remain calm and not overreact. The WHO is confident in China's epidemic prevention and control ability. India is yet to report any positive case of coronavirus, according to the Health Ministry. The Union Cabinet on Wednesday approved the Medical Termination of Pregnancy Amendment Bill, 2020, to amend the Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act, 1971. It will be introduced in the ensuing session of Parliament. According to a release, the proposed amendment seeks to enhance the upper gestation limit from 20 to 24 weeks for special categories of women that will be defined in the amendments to the medical termination of pregnancy rules and will include vulnerable women including survivors of rape, victims of incest and other vulnerable women like differently abled women, minors, etc. Also, the upper gestation limit will not apply to cases of substantial fetal abnormalities diagnosed by the medical board. Name and other particulars of a woman whose pregnancy has been terminated shall not be revealed except to a person authorized in any law for the time being in force, the release said. The Medical Termination of Pregnancy Amendment Bill, 2020 is for expanding access of women to safe and legal abortion services on therapeutic, eugenic, humanitarian or social grounds, it added. PTI adds. Addressing the media after the cabinet meeting, Union Minister Prakash Javadekar said the amendment to the ACT would ensure a safe termination of pregnancies and also give women reproductive rights over their bodies. The extension to 24 weeks will also help victims of rape, girls with disabilities as well as minors, who may not realize they are pregnant until later, he said. In a progressive reform and giving reproductive rights to women, the limit of 20 weeks of medical termination of pregnancy has been increased to 24 weeks. This is important because in first 5 months there are cases where the girl concerned doesn't realize and has to go to court. This was discussed with various stakeholders. This will reduce maternal mortality, he said.